Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Potter with Grandmaster Bricks, back with another video. Are you getting used to this setup? I know I am. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the channel. So, if you can tell by the title, getting ready for Brick Rodeo. First ever time displaying at Brick Rodeo. And I thought I'd just continue the trend of vlogging, trying to make these videos, talk with you guys, and yeah, just basically go over everything. If you're interested on any aspects of creating a mock, getting it ready, submitting it, going to Brick Rodeo, there's going to be a lot of videos that I'm going to try to make around this. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So I guess we should start off with first, what is Brick Rodeo? If you don't know what Brick Rodeo is, it is a local Texas LEGO convention expo where everybody gets together, displays mocks. They also have vendors. There are a few private events 2 days prior. Then there is 2 public days, and it's a lot of fun. There aren't a whole lot of LEGO conventions, but as far as they go, this is the biggest one that I know of in the Texas area. It changes year to year from city to city. It's been in Austin, Houston, San Antonio, I believe. And yeah, so it's been around for a couple years. I went last year as a spectator, and this year going to be displaying, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And this year it is in Houston. Going last year was a lot of fun. It was so much to take in. On the public days, you have specific slots. You pay for a ticket and you go to that time slot, and it felt like I could have stayed for hours and hours and continued to look. And yeah, it just went by so fast. And that was my main takeaway. It was just like I wanted to stay so much longer than I did. So this year, being able to go the full 4 days is going to be a really cool experience. I'm really excited. So deciding to go this year was a no-brainer. I had so much fun last year. But when I decided to go ahead and do the all-access membership, where they have seminars, workshops, they have part outs, they have a few different things going on the 2 days prior to the public days. And when you also are an all-access member, you have the ability to display a mock. So I knew that I was going to do that. I was going to be an all-access member. And so if I had the opportunity to display a mock, I thought I might as well take advantage of that. It's something that I've always considered and thought about. I've never actually done it. I've made a few mocks, but I've never actually committed to a large-scale mock or done really anything of the sort. So this was a big commitment, but I thought if the opportunity was there, it's something I've always wanted to do and considered. And so here we go. Yeah, basically I am very nervous. I'm somewhat scared for the whole process. I wouldn't say scared, but nervous, butterflies. Like I said, I've never displayed a mock before. And I just want to be able to share my experience, share my insight, my learning lessons, the pros, everything, the cons to what goes on, and yeah, just document it. I know I'm excited. It's going to be an amazing experience. I'm anticipating nothing but the best. So deciding on a mock was another thing that was tricky. Working with my LEGO inventory or needing to get more parts, what idea I wanted to go with. And something that I'm personally always fond of is ideas and then also promos from the actual LEGO store. There was a promo last year that I was just crazy about, and it was called Ray the Castaway. So I thought it would be a cool idea to expand on the LEGO idea promo of Ray the Castaway and have that be the base for my upscaled mock. And so that is what I ended up landing on. I landed on basically I've called it Ray the Castaway expansion, and it's just kind of setting a world outside of that promo where Ray would be at, what would be going on around him. And that was kind of the basis of where I thought it would be a good idea to start for my very first mock ever. So I do plan on custom lighting it. I have talked with Game of Bricks. They are somebody that I've worked with that sponsors some of my videos, and they are going to be sending me some light kits, and I'm going to be lighting up Ray the Castaway expansion. Got some pretty exciting ways that I plan on implementing the lights, so we will just have to wait and see. For the parts, I ended up having to source a lot of it from Bricklink. There was a small pick-a-brick order that I placed through Lego.com, but a large majority of the parts that I needed were coming from Bricklink. I do have somewhat of a inventory myself, parts that I've stockpiled, things that I've gotten ready. One of the biggest helping stepping stones, and one of the reasons why I actually ended up going with this whole water mock display, was at one point my local Lego store had trans blue 1x2 tiles, and I was able to successfully get maybe 3 cups. It ended up being enough pieces to cover 9 base plates total. So that was going to be the footprint for the mock. It's going to be 3 base plates by 3 base plates, which makes it 9 base plates in total. And so just trying to go for that upscale, trying to go big if I was going to do it. I just thought, I might as well make it big. So another huge opportunity for this was learning how to use Bricklink Studio 2.0. It is a studio program, and it's an application where you can build Lego, and it's something that I've always been interested in. I've never really had the inspiration to dive into it. It's something that I've always had bookmarked, something that I've always thought about. And so with this project coming to fruition and deciding that I'm going to make this mock, it was something that was very helpful in the beginning stages. And I don't know how much I'm going to do now with the detailing, because it's going to be a lot of like minifigure detailing, accenting, but the basis, the entire core for the mock happened through Bricklink Studio 2.0, and it was an awesome learning curve, learning opportunity. Took me a few days, but then once I got the hang of it, I really started to have fun with it. It's really intuitive. I'm pretty good on the computer, so all in all, it was a fun experience. There was kind of like the real life mock that we started with. We kind of started with an outline. Then I took that and I went to the computer, and we had basically a V2, a version 2, and then we ended up with the V3. And actually, when I'm saying we, I should mention I have enlisted my friend Ricky to be my co-builder, my co-designer. I thought it would be a fun experience to have somebody help me design it, share the experience, and so I brought him on, and I'm really excited. He's really good at detailing, little detail works, minifigure storytelling. So I wanted to go big, and I know he's good at small, so I thought it'd be a good combination. So you probably will be seeing more of him in the vlogs and things like that. Some of the first time learning lessons from displaying a large scale water mock was basically transportation. That was one of the big things that came to mind. And then as well as transportation, the actual laying of the bricks on base plates. So starting with that, I quickly realized, and Ricky pointed out when we were having a meetup deciding how we were going to design it, he saw that after you tiled a base plate, it began to warp. For some reason, the tiles just pull a base plate just a little bit too tight. So having bricks create a frame is really important. And so with that, I was deciding how I was going to create a mills plate, some type of structure system underneath or above the base plate underneath the water. And it came to mind the art frames, the 16 by 16 art frames. So having this framework does 2 things for the mock. It makes it easier to transport, to build on it so it won't fall apart. And it's going to hold the framework together for the water. It's not going to warp, and everything's going to fit together nicely. It has Technic holes on the side, so you're able to snap it together. I just thought it was a really clever way to achieve what we needed to do. The ability to run the wires through the Technic holes are still going to be a possibility, because that's a huge advantage of mills plates, being able to wire underneath a city, underneath your creation. But I think that's going to still be possible with the art plates, so I'm really excited to use that in the mock, see how that all comes to fruition. And basically the last thing to mention, the plans for the mock. So after I have completed it, after we've displayed it, taken it to the show, you might think it's like, what do you do with it afterwards? Well, my plan is I'm going to use the parts. I'm going to use this water area in my Lego table, in my Lego village at some point in the future. So whether I put it away or I put it on display, I think it's going to be a great base for what I want to work on in the future, all the parts that I'm going to want to use. So they're going to serve two purposes: to be able to be displayed at Brick Rodeo in a mock, and then afterwards be used in my Lego Village, Lego City table someday. So I think that pretty much wraps up all of the things I had prepared to talk about for you today. I just wanted to sit down, getting used to these vlogs with you guys, these literal video logs, and just having fun, showing you guys a little bit of the inside part of brick Lego conventions and brick building a mock. I'm very excited, first time builder. So all in all, hopefully you guys are finding some education, a little bit of entertainment. And if you are, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. In life and in Lego, never stop building.